The Republic of Kenya is a country in East Africa lying along the Indian Ocean and astride the equator. It's named after Mount Kenya, or Kirinyaga, the mountain of whiteness. Nairobi is the capital and largest city of Kenya. It's one of the most prominent cities in Africa, politically and financially. It's home to many companies and organizations, including the United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP, a UN agency. It's a well-established hub for business and culture. Also known as the Green City in the Sun, Nairobi boasts of prominent hotels and international banks. Kenyatta International Conference Centre, KICC, is Africa's premier meeting venue. Its location in the heart of Nairobi, within walking distance of several five-star hotels, makes it a perfect venue for conferences, meetings, exhibitions, and special events. Kenya is a land of diverse geographical landscapes. Mombasa is the coastal capital and the largest port on the East African coast. Located at the coast of Kenya along the Indian Ocean, it dates back to the 9th century, with monumental evidence such as Fort Jesus being a record of the early settlers. Other monuments such as Shimoni Caves in the south coast are a reminder of the dark era of slave trade. To the north of Mombasa is the crescent-shaped island of Lamu. It lies 2 degrees below the equator and is part of what is known as the Lamu Archipelago. It is the oldest and best preserved living historical Swahili settlement dating back to the 12th century. The town is uniquely enclosed with coral walls, narrow passages, and houses have elaborate carved doors. These features have won Lamu a place in the UNESCO Heritage List as the world's oldest and best preserved Swahili settlement in East Africa. Tsavo is the largest park in Kenya with an area of 21,812 square kilometers, and it's famous for its animals and scenic features. In Tsavo, one comes across breathtaking terrain that includes rivers, lakes, glaciers, parks with a wide variety of vegetation, including acacia vegetation, open plains, and savanna. The fantastic landscape is home to the largest single population of elephants in the country, numbering about 11,000. Tsavo is recognized as one of the world's leading biodiversity wonders. The Great Rift Valley, dating more than 20 million years, stretches from Jordan in the Middle East to Mozambique in Central Africa. Also known as the cradle of mankind, it's well defined in Kenya, where it's home to magnificent geological formations and breathtaking sceneries. A visit to the Great Rift Valley gives the visitor a magnificent view of forested uplands, savanna, plains, series of lakes, and a huge population of bird species. This Valley of Wonders has some of the most productive agricultural lands in Kenya, producing crops such as tea, wheat, maize, and livestock farming. Around Lake Naivasha, horticulture crops and flowers are grown for the international market. Lake Victoria is Africa's largest and the world's third largest freshwater lake. It is also the source of River Nile. The lake is shared by the 3 East African countries, with Kenya having the smallest share. Lake Victoria supports Africa's largest inland fishery. Hot and barren, Kenya's dry lands are mostly unfit for rain-fed agriculture. This vast dry area lying to the north and eastern part of the country is mostly occupied by nomadic communities whose main activity is keeping livestock. The snow-capped Mount Kenya lies astride the equator. It is the highest mountain in Kenya and second highest in Africa. It is a mystical and exceptionally shy mountain that has continued to draw both the famous and adventurers. The Mount Kenya region is a diverse natural attraction with several game parks and reserves. Among them is the Aberdare National Park, named after the president of Royal Geographical Society, Lord Aberdare, in 1884. The locals call it Nyandarua, as it resembles skins put out to dry. A visit to the Aberdares offers the visitors an ecological discovery, a chance to experience the majestic wildlife and sensational beauty in the serenity of nature unspoiled. Some of the most memorable moments of the British Empire can be traced to Kenya as a safari destination. In 1952, Princess Elizabeth, on holiday with her husband Prince Philip, learnt of the death of her father King George IV and her succession to the throne while in Treetops Hotel in the Aberdares, and hence the famous reference, "Up went the princess, down came the queen." Kenya is a local and international tourist destination with a wide range of tourist establishments for every taste. It offers a wide range of hotels and lodge facilities, from full-fledged 5-star hotel chains with excellent facilities to camps suitable for adventure seekers and big parties. Hotels in Kenya offer excellent local and international cuisines that include watery dishes made from fresh farm products found locally. In particular, Carnival Restaurant in Nairobi is world famous for its unique cuisine that includes varieties of meat dishes. Kenya's geographical diversity has given rise to a very diverse culture, home to 42 ethnic groups with language as the criteria in which they can be divided. That's the Bantu, Nilotes, and Kushites. Their diversity is well expressed in the people's vibrant clothing, yet harmonious with the environment, and in the rich heritage expressed in art and craft. This is also expressed in the music, either orally sung or instrumental rhythms that keep African spirits alive. Kenya is known world over as a source of world-beating long-distance runners. Indeed, the competition is so stiff locally that an athlete has to be very good to make it to the Kenyan team.